Hello, today we are doing lesson 5, where we will be combining pictures in PhotoPea. And some of the tools that we will use will be the warp tool, eraser tool, and crop tool. The goal is to combine the nose of one of these animals with your own picture. I am going to do the cheetah, so I'm going to save this image. And then I already opened my picture. I'm going to open the cheetah. All right, and so I will be placing the cheetah picture on my picture. This picture is really large compared to mine. So the first thing I want to do, I want to lock my background, take off visibility for it, duplicate the layer, and work on layer 1. That way I can go back to my background if something happens. So this image is huge, so I will adjust the size, the image size. Let's maybe make this 100. Right? And then I'm going to use the magnifying glass to make this bigger so I can see. Don't worry if it looks a little pixelated. It won't look that way for long. And we are going to copy this nose. I'm using the lasso tool. And then once it's selected, I'm going to edit, copy. Then I'll go to my picture. I'm gonna lock my background, duplicate my layer. And then I'm going to paste the nose and drag it over to my nose. All right. And then I'm going to make this bigger so that I can see what I'm doing. And so the first thing that I want to do is kind of line this nose up with my nose. So I am going to go to free transform. And a shortcut to do free transform is Alt, Control, and T. We want to make sure we have the right layer selected. So I have my layer 2 selected, and then I'll do it again. Alt, Control, and T. And so I want my nose to be more lined up with my nose. I'm going to rotate it some. I'm going to move it over too. It's going to be better, more aligned right there. And then the next, actually, I think I want to bring it down too. So let me go back to Alt, Control, and T. And I am moving my nose down a bit. I think that looks a little, maybe too low, right about there. And then I'll do my check to keep the changes. Next, I'm going to use the eraser tool to blend the edges some. I want my hardness very low. 20 is a good brush size. Well, 20 is a little big. I'll do more like 10. Now I'm not going to take my time and go slowly. You may want to do that, but for the sake of the tutorial, I'll go a little bit faster than I normally would. You can take your time and have your design like you would like it to be. All right, I don't think I like that. I'm gonna do Control Z and undo it. I think it'd be better just to take off the edges. Like that. Okay. So I have my nose. The next thing that I think would look good is to do some adjustments to the color. So we're gonna go to Image, we're gonna go to Adjustment, color balance. And we're gonna do midtones. If midtones isn't selected, make sure you select midtones. And I don't really see an issue with any blue or green. My skin is more red than the picture that I have, so I'm gonna just increase the red by a little bit. Not to overdo it, to make it look more blended and look more natural. All right. And that is a quick and easy way to add a picture over your picture.